Welcome to another video of Dinner with A3. Now, when I say Dinner with A3, you probably already know what we're going to be making. Yep, that's right. You guessed it. Spaghetti. But today is something special. Today's something different. We're going to be using ingredients we've never used before. Ever. So now, that's what's super special about today. Now, also, something else. Now, we all know we've been doing this for over so long. We should know this. The main ingredient to spaghetti. What is it? Spaghetti noodles. Easy. You need that. Now, before I show you, there's something very good about this, right? Now, I got to give a little bit of background about what we're going to be making. What I will be making for you guys today is Spaisinto Ittegups. It is going to be the best spaghetti dish you have ever made. You like spicy stuff? This is it. You like sweet stuff? This is it. You like the meaty? This is it. We got it all. On this single dish, you get it all of it. That's what's so good about this dish. And you are about to get front row seats, experience, and visual sight on everything, the steps. I'm just throw it all out there, just like that. Now, the noodles that we will be using, now you got to remember, right? There are hundreds and billions of thousands of different types of noodles out there. You got different lengths, different sizes, thicknesses, all of it, right? But this, you want to cook a bunch of spaghetti, a bunch of Spaisinto Ittegups, then this, like I'm talking about groups of people, parties, gatherings. There's a specific type of noodle you need to get. Now, I went through all the aisles of several different stores across the across all the aisles, trying to figure out and do all these comparisons, all the hard work and legwork and Googling so that you guys don't have to do it. I did that. Now, after all of that comparison, I have decided and come to the executive conclusion that Fiesta is the best noodles you can get for what we're about to cook you right now. Now let me just tell you, hold on. Fiesta, right? It doesn't get any better than this. Firm spaghetti is exactly what we're going for. We want our Spaisinto Ittegups to be firm, nice, tasty, yummy. All of it in one mouth bite. All. Party size. They basically know what you want. They basically tell you, you want it for this, you gotta get Fiesta. You got to. And then you look on the back, right? This is proof. 18 million thanks for 18 million packs sold. Imagine 18 million of these packs sold. Now let me do the math real quick. Serving size is about 1 cup, right? 1 cup. If I put a cup in here, that's like 500 spaghetti noodles. 500 times 18 million? That's insane. That's about 9,000 noodles. 9,000, 90,000, whatever the freak. Thank you for making Fiesta the number 1 spaghetti. Proof. That's it. That's all you need to know. When I looked at that, I was sold. I knew that I had to get the Fiesta spaghetti. When I read that, I was like, wow, there's no competition. There's zero competition. This is it, and this is what we're going for. So you already guys know that you create spaghetti so much, you already know how much spaghetti is the amount of spaghetti you want. You just know because you make the spaghetti so much. So we're just gonna open it up just like that. Now, remember guys, I just open it up at the corner. It makes it easy for me. Now, whatever's easy for you, you can do it that way. That's okay. Open it up however you please. Now, oh wait, hold on. Oh yeah, that's right. Now, we want to make a bunch of spaghetti because we're hungry. You know, hungry men eat a lot of food. It's easy. Hungry people eat a lot of food, matter of fact. Hungry people eat a lot of food. Right? And I don't know who else will be eating this. But I do know that I eat a lot. Now, if you guys eat a lot as well, you might want to make a lot of spaghetti as well. It's okay. You can make however you want. Make however you want. This is simply just directions on what you need to do. Now, guys, let me tell you what. Guys. Now, this is a very hard question for many people. You might think, now, before you put the noodles in, you're probably like, well, A3, last time you said that you need to break the noodles in half if you wanted to make it correctly for the last one, right? Well, yes, that is true. Depending on what you make, right? Depending on what you make, you got to break it in. You got to break it in half. Sometimes you got to keep it in whole. Last spaghetti recipe, spaghetti red, you need to break it in half, or else it isn't spaghetti red. This video for this recipe, Spaisinto Ittegups, normally you would have to keep it in whole because of the Spaisinto Ittegups says, A3 says that you need to keep it in whole like this when you make the Spaisinto Ittegups. You have to keep it in whole all the way. So I apologize everybody for the people who break their stuff. Now, can you break your spaghetti? Yes, that's fine. That is okay. That is okay. Don't worry. Okay? You can break your noodles in half. It's all right. It just won't be for the Spaisinto Ittegups. It just will no longer be the same. But yes, you can break it up. That's okay. Go ahead and break yours up, and I will keep mine in whole like this. Easy. Now, we've already preheated the water, which is good. We had to do that before we started because it takes so long to heat the water. Now, this is where it gets difficult. Now, this is where it gets difficult. You see that? You see the water? You see it boiling and evaporating? Yeah, that's good. Now, you see this? Now, a lot of people might have this issue where they can't fit the noodles in the pot. Now, that's okay because I have the same issue. But there are ways to get around it. Now, don't let the pot distract you and make you think that you can't make your Spaisinto Ittegups properly or any other recipe that requires full-blown noodles to be intact. Don't let that fool you, okay? It's okay. All right, it's all right. It's all right. I'm going to show you a technique where I'm going to show you a technique, man. I'm going to show you a technique, okay? It's going to be very simple and easy. All right? The technique is pretty much you, when it gets super hot, you dip half of the noodles in so it gets nice and soggy and wet so it bends easy. And then you just put the other half in. Easy. It's super easy, just like that. Easy. Now let's put my hand in there. Ooh, that's hot. That means it's ready. So we're just gonna put it in like this. We're gonna bend it, put pressure on the noodles so that it bends as it, it gets softer. So that when it gets soft enough, what we're gonna do is we're just going to shove all the noodles in the pot just like that and easy. And I'm going to show you guys. I'm going to show you guys how easy it is. It's so easy. So easy. It's so easy. Let me bring the camera closer. All right, you see that? Now, you see how I'm bending it? You see that? You see the... Now, what I'm going to do is when you're able to bend it like that, you're just going to try to push. Now, you want to do this safely, though. You want to do this safely. You don't want to burn your hand. You don't want to put your whole hand in the water. You want to play it safe. You just want to try to push all the noodles in there, just like that. Now remember, don't put your hands in the water. That's not safe. You don't want to get hurt. All right. Now just like that. Then we're going to grab our handy dandy spoon, cooking spoon, stirring spoon, whatever you guys want to name your spoon, it's okay. Everyone names their spoon. Everyone has a name for their spoon. It's original. Yeah. All right. Now when you put it in there, when you put the water in, now this you have to do this. You need to do this. There's no stopping it. There's no stopping. You got to do this way. After you put the noodles in, you need to ensure you shove all the noodles in the water. Now you don't want an inch of the spaghetti sticking out the water, because what's going to happen is when you're eating your spaghetti, it's going to be all soft and you're going to get that one crunchy part of the spaghetti in your mouth and it's not going to taste good. So make sure that when you cook your spaghetti noodles, you get the spoon and you just shove everything all in the water, just like that. So easy, so easy. Now you want to make sure nothing's exposed either. That's the best way to cook your spaghetti. Okay? Now with spaghetti, you don't have to keep on stirring it like you would have to do with rice or anything else that's cooking on a pan. Right? So with this, what we're going to do is we're just going to put a lid over it. I mean, you don't have to use a lid, but the lid is in my way, and I'm going to put the lid on here. So it's okay, you can do it that way. If you don't want to do it, you don't have to do it that way. Now while I got the noodles heated, this usually only takes about like 10-15 minutes maybe, depending on how hot you have the water, or if it's boiling, or if you heat it up, or if you're trying to boil water but after you put the noodles in. Well, however you do it. But if your pot's small, remember you got to boil the water first so you can bend the noodles to shove in the pot, and then you get the spoon to ensure the submerged noodles are submerged. Thanks. Now while we're waiting for this, we're going to grab a dinner waiting snack. Dinner waiting snack. We saw these custard custard cakes. Custard cream cakes. Now, these look like Twinkies, but they look like they were not Twinkies, right? So I was like, hey, same style of Twinkies? Okay, I can dig that. I like Twinkies. I like Twinkies. So I had to get these and try them out. And so I'm going to open it up right now and I'm going to try it out. Yeah, let's try it out. Yeah, heck yeah, man. I'm excited. Oh, no. So it's very soft and fluffy. Right when I opened it up, it tore in half immediately. It just tore in half and almost fell. I caught it. I was quick enough to catch it. So be careful if you get the custard cream pies to be careful when you open it up. Now you can see right here, it's not custardy like they say. It's not custardy like they say. Maybe it's custardy when I eat it, but when it doesn't look custardy, right? So let's go ahead and try this out, the custardy, right? If you got one of these, I'll wait till you open up your custards, or if you have a Twinkie, I'll wait. If you want to open up a Twinkie, it's all right. We can eat the Twinkie cakes together. Yeah. All right, welcome back. Now, let's try our custard cake. I gotta eat the other half. Gotta make sure I tasted what I tasted. Well, certainly, it's as dry as I thought it was going to be. It's definitely as dry as I thought it was going to be. It wasn't tasty at all. Hopefully, if you ate a Twinkie when I was eating the custard cream cake, hopefully your Twinkie was not dry. And hopefully you enjoyed it. Yeah. Now, we're going to drink some water to wash it down. I'm so excited. Can't wait. Now we're going to start preparing the next dish, the next side, pretty much. We're going to rinse this out. After you rinse it out, or if maybe you already had a pot ready to go and you're waiting for me, but you're going to dry the bottom. Woo! That's nice. That looks nice. That looks nice. We like that. I'm going to take that off. Now, we're going to get our, oh my God, I almost spoiled it. It's 2 different sauces. You need to make sure you get the right one. or else the whole recipe is ruined. It's actually it's not going to taste the same. It won't. It will not taste the same. I've tried this with 15 different sauces. This is the best one. Prego Italian sauce, garden, chunky. Now, there's something special. Tomato, onion, and garlic. The 3 finest of ingredients for any cooking, as I have said several times. Garlic, onion, and the almighty beefsteak tomato. Oh, you forgot about that, didn't you? Yeah, the beefsteak tomato is making a comeback in this sauce. Man, it just smells so good too. It smells so great. It's funny because if you just relax your face, and you shake it, everything is like you're not even the same anymore. You're not even the same anymore, right? So be careful. All right, now we're going to open it up. Oh, man, that smells great. That smells good, just as I remember. It's like all the finest ingredients and one Smith. Now you may be wondering, A3, how much sauce do I need to put in for this spaghetti? Now everybody, I know every single time I tell you a specific amount of sauce you need to make, except for, for the spaghetti red, right? Don't use the amount for the spaghetti red the same for the Spaisinto Ittegups. Do not. Don't do it. Now, for the spicy Ittegups, you need to use what you want to use. If you want to use a half jar of that Rego, then you can use it. It's okay. You can use a half jar. I will not be upset. I will not be upset. I won't. It's okay. I can't even do anything anyways. If you want to use a full jar of Prego and ruin it, it's all right. Go ahead. If a full jar of Prego is what you like, use it. That's the measurement for Prego sauce for the Spaisinto Ittegups, okay? Right? Now, what we're gonna do is, remember when I said if you like meat? Remember you walking down the aisle and you see that Spam? Everyone hates Spam. They put it in the, when you get Spam, you think of Yahoo. Spam. Nobody likes Spam, right? So when you go to the store and you see Spam, you don't like it. Even though you probably never had it, you don't like it. But I'm here to tell you, Spam is good. Spam is great. And with Spam, I can cook my Spaisinto Ittegups. That's okay. We don't have a plate. So we will just pour the Spam. Remember guys, the Spam is just one piece, a block of meat. It doesn't come in slices as I thought it would. I thought Spam comes in slices. It does not. It's just one piece. Literally one piece of meat. That's it. Literally. literally not what I expected. Alright, for the Spam, you're just going to cut slices. You want to cut pieces. Just like so. It's easy. Now, remember, be careful where you cut this, where you cut your foods, because you don't want to scratch anything and ruin it. Alright. We're just going to cut 2 slices and then put the rest back into the container and then throw it back into the refrigerator. Now you guys got to remember to time this perfectly, because you don't want anything getting cold. You want to eat it all when it's finished for maximum potential of flavor, heat, and spice. We're going to turn that on. Now, remember guys, what we're going to do is onion. You thought because there's onion in the sauce, we ain't adding onion? No, extra onion. Extra onion. Alright, I already taught you guys how to cut the onion. You should get this in the bag. Easy onion cutting. Now a lot of folks out there, I think are cheating. I think a lot of you out there cheating, huh? Not everybody got onion choppers. I don't got onion choppers. So for all of those people without onion choppers, let's cut together. Alright? We're going to put it on the plate or whatever you please. I stepped on it. Now, you're going to put your onion on a plate, however you please. And we're just going to simply cut. Simply cut the onion. Just like that. I love cutting onion. Onion smells so good. So good. Literally, you can't make anything without onion. I feel like if you don't put onion in what you're making, you're just always missing an ingredient. Onion is that, oh, I'm missing an ingredient and I don't know what to put. Let's put onion in. That's what onion is. You put onion in and everything's better. Everything just tastes better. I love onions. I love onions. Onions taste so good, dude. Oh my gosh, I love onions. We're just gonna cut the rest of the onion, the whole half onion. So today, we're just gonna be using half an onion. Half an onion. That's it, half an onion. Pour the onion in here, just like that. Now this is my favorite part, everybody. Now this is one of the secret ingredients. You guys like spicy? I'm gonna give you spicy. It doesn't get any hotter than this. This is the best flavoring chili you can get for spaghetti. This is what makes this spaghetti dish Spaisinto Ittegups. This is what it is. This is what makes it what it is. And it's brand new too, man. Pacific red hot ground hot chili peppers. Now let me turn it around so you guys know what the bottle looks like. So when you go and go searching, you know what you're looking for. Ooh. That hit the spot, just smelling it. Now, you can't have Spaisinto Ittegups without the Spaisinto. Frijoles. Oh! You weren't paying attention, huh? You weren't paying attention. It's okay. Let me refresh. That Prego sauce? Chunky tomato, onion, and garlic. No meat. We're going to take the noodles off because I think it's getting where it's supposed to be. This is okay. If you guys don't have meatballs, if you guys don't have regular meat, if you guys just don't want to use Spam every single time, that's okay. If you have a can of beans just sitting in your cupboard for no reason, and you're like, man, someday I'll need this, but I just don't know what to make with it. Well, let me tell you what. Those beans you got sitting in there in your cupboard is exactly what you need for a dish of Spaisinto Ittegups. That dish is exactly what you're going to need that can of beans is exactly what you're going to need to make Spaisinto Ittegups. Now let's check the spaghetti. Feels good, feels nice, feels nice. Feels nice. We're just gonna let the spaghetti set off the warmer so that the natural heat of the water can cook it, so that way it's cooking but slowly. Alright, so now in this pan we got our onions and our cut up Spam. And what we're going to do is we're going to add some black beans, frijoles negros, Goya edition. I don't even need to tell you, because you can see it, chef's best. I told you anyways. This is what's going to make you a chef. You ever question yourself whether or not you cook like a chef? Huh. No worries. No worries. Let me tell you the secret ingredients. Right after this video. Yeah. Yeah. That's right. That's right. Got you. Got you. Alright, we're going to open up the can of beans. We don't like all this juice. We hate that. A3 hates all the juice. The juice is good if you're going to preserve it because it keeps the beans hydrated. But we're going to use the beans, so we lose the juice. Alright, put the beans in here. We're not going to put too many beans, just enough, just some beans is okay. We're going to turn up the heat. We're almost done with the recipe. We're going to simmer down. We're going to simmer the sauce. That way when the beans, Spam, and onions get done warming up, we can just put the beans and all that goodness into the sauce. That way they're both cooking. And you don't need that much more time left to finish the actual sauce that you're going to be using to put on the spaghetti. Man, it just smells so good already. I'm so excited. I love the smell of onions. I hope you like the smell of onions too. While the Spam is heating up, if you want to, what you can do is you can get some of the chili sauce and you can now mix it into the sauce if you just to get more steps done while you're waiting. That's okay. You can do that. Whew, man, knocks my socks off. Ouch. Be careful. Don't be clumsy in the kitchen. Don't be me. Ouch. Man, you can see it just steaming. Let me show you guys. Oh man, that looks so good. Let me show you guys. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. It looks so good. Now, you can see I got the Spam in there. I got the onions in there, so you have a little idea of how much beans and everything I put in there. And then you got the sauce in the back, and then my spaghetti noodles right there. Simple. We need to get a spoon. Once we get a spoon, then we'll be able to distribute the sauces. We're thinking, we don't know how spicy it's going to taste. So if you're a daredevil like me, you're going to put a spoonful in there. We've eaten death nuts before. This is nothing to me. Does it say refrigerate after opening? You gotta be careful, guys. Some of these things you gotta refrigerate after you open. Alright. Now there's one more thing. One last thing. This is pretty much the kill confirmed. This is pretty much just you confirming the kill. This is you confirming that the spaghetti really is as good as it can be. Oh, I'm so excited to show you guys. Magic Sarap. All in one. Everything you need in one package. Look how he puts it on. Look at that. Wow. This has my Dagdag Sarap para Aroma. Fresh cebollas, paminta, asin, real chicken, fresh bawang, simply good all-in-one sa piling sangkap pampasarap. to open it up. We're just going to put it in the sauce. We're just going to put the whole package in there. We don't know how potent it is, so we'll just put the whole thing in there. Now, you're going to put the meat and the sauce together. Wow, I can smell the spiciness. But something tells me it's not enough. So if you want to be really crazy, add another spoonful. Remember, it's Spaisinto. Ittegups. Of course. And we're just going to add some Italian stuff in there just because. And then maybe some ground pepper in here just because we got it. Alright, and then some garlic powder because garlic powder is good too. We're going to turn the heat up a bit, and then we're going to test. We're going to do the almighty famous spaghetti test. Now, if you guys remember, hopefully you guys remember how to do this. It's very important, especially if you don't really use a timer to time your spaghetti. This is a trick, guys. You get a noodle. Remember, don't stick your hand in the pot. That's dangerous. Don't do it. Use your spoon, okay? Please. You get your noodles and you toss it out. Oh, it didn't stick. It didn't stick. That means it's not ready. That means it's not ready. So we're going to keep it in there cooking. And then while our noodles is finishing up, getting hotter, we're going to stir our sauce, make sure this doesn't boil up, doesn't boil, and then get all messy. wipe the stove down a little bit because you might get, you know, crumbs and whatnot. We don't like crumbs, right? Don't like crumbs? Alright, while we're waiting, we're going to get this famous... What? Guys. I know why the custard cake wasn't tasting good. Here's the trick. I'm gonna show you guys a trick. How do I not have any cups in this place? Whoa, look at it. You see that? Wow. That's what we like to hear. That means it's working. Okay, so unfortunately, since we don't have any cups because we only use bowls in this place, we need to get cups. Our sauce is boiling up. When you see your sauce bubbling, you want to stir it up. The sauce is probably really warm now. So we're going to keep the sauce on simmer and put a lid on it. Guys, I'm going to show you guys why the custard cake was nasty. We didn't pair it up with eggnog. You need eggnog. 'Tis the season. Cheers. Man, look at that. Look at those noodles go. Now, we can try the custard cake the way it was supposed to be consumed, with the bowl of eggnog. Wow. The eggnog really activates and ignites the full flavor and potential of the custard cake. This combination of eggnog and custard cake is what was meant to be all along. If you ever get the custard cake, make sure you do not leave without a carton of eggnog so that you can experience the full potential and flavor and the meaning behind the actual custard cake. Otherwise, you will be missing out on so much. Eggnog and custard cake. Wow. Wow. That's delicious. Mmm. 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 Now, guys, you want to be careful. Don't ever do what I just did. Eat while you're making food, because what's going to happen is you're not going to feel hungry anymore. I'm still super excited to try the Spaisinto Ittegups, though. I'm so excited to try this with you guys. It seems like it's just about done. Be careful. I think maybe when you make your spaghetti, we will start wearing gloves now. Because whenever you, be careful guys, be careful when you stir the noodles, you will get water that splashes outside of the pot and it might get on you. I'm trying to get a noodle so I can do the noodle test, so we can see if it's ready to be eaten. Alright. The noodle test. Alright, it's not bad. It sticks a little bit. Alright. Alright. Guys, I'm so excited to try it. We're going to get our bowl and start serving. Now what we're going to do is we're going to leave it separate for now, because we made a lot of spaghetti. We made a crap ton of Spaisinto Ittegups. So much. I can't believe it. I actually can't believe it. We made so much. I forgot to drain it. What am I doing? I forgot to drain it. Guys, make sure you drain your... Don't be like me. Make sure you drain your spaghetti. Golly. Ooh! The steam blinds me. Ouch. Ouchie, please. Please, please, it's hot! Ouch! Yeah, we almost made way too much, dude. We made so much noodle and we didn't make enough sauce. But that's okay. We'll just make more sauce in the future. See? We made a lot of noodles. It's okay though. It's okay. man, this looks good. Wow. These are very heavy noodles. Wow. They weren't playing. Man. This really is for a party. Because it's like they expand as you... The noodles expand as you cook them. You put 1 cup in there and you get more than 1 cup after you make it. We're not that hungry because we cheated and ate custard cakes and sweets and snacks while we waited. Nobody stopped me. Nobody stopped me. You just watched me eat the snacks. Remember, please, if you ever see anybody eating snacks and you can do something about it, please let them know. They're not going to be hungry if they keep doing that. Then we're going to get some of this yummy sauce. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I'm so excited, dude. Honestly, I'm actually super excited about this. I'm actually super excited. They want to cover up the food, right? Remember what I said last time? We're keeping it separate because we made a lot? Just to answer your question. Now, let's try her out. So excited. Super spicy. Bon appetit, tooth. Ah! Ooh! 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 Blow your food before you eat it. Don't be ridiculous. I don't know what I was thinking. Like I didn't see all that steam. Come on. Alright. Bon appetit, tooth. Wow. 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 You guys asked for it. You guys want spicy? This is spicy. This isn't just spicy. This is Spaisinto Ittegups. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoy it. You guys can replicate and make this for a party of your people. Thank you and enjoy your Spaisinto Ittegups. Peace.